Hey friends, I'm back with another video, and as you can see, it's another Daphniey's Druid Adventures, and I've got the same team here that I've had for the past few videos, and we're going to keep using this team because it's just gotten so much harder to do, and my focus is mostly completing the quests and showing you guys where to get the stuff for the quests, not so much to play fair and to just solo, because I want to get through the video, quickly and without many deaths. So, of course, you are welcome to try it, the risky way, the solo way, if you'd like. There's nothing wrong with wanting to do that, wanting to prove that, hey, Fez can't do it, but I can. Sure, go for that. That's a perfectly acceptable goal. So I just don't want to do it that way, and so that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna bring my crew with me because life is so much easier. And let's make sure I got my guys here. Yes, I do. They are following, and we have to go into Stonehive again. And I know in episode 11 I had said that I was hoping to go to Gorkar Mesa. And I really was. I was wanting to go there, but I felt like I really should try to complete these quests at the very least to get more gear to where I will be a lot less vulnerable entering Gorkar Mesa, right? Because things are tougher there. Although, if I keep leveling up the way I am, I might out-level Gorkar, where everything's going to be light blue or green to me. But I guess that's okay too. But I didn't finish quite as much as I wanted to in my last video. And it was over an hour long, like the raw footage. But after trimming it down, it was less than half an hour, I think. So it probably didn't seem like I did hardly anything. And for that, I'm really sorry, guys. It's just, it can get really, really time consuming really quickly. And as you all know, I'm not like one of the fancy YouTubers. I don't have a budget. I don't have a team. It's just me here doing everything alone. So I have to edit all the stuff by myself. And it takes time to do all that. Okay. Maybe we need another pandemic, like where we could all stay home for a couple of months. And then I can just work on videos for you guys. I'm joking, of course. I don't actually want another pandemic to happen. I just wouldn't mind the free time though. So instead, I'll wish to, like, I don't know, get so many more subscribers and YouTube channel members that go for the higher tiers, so I earn enough money so I can stay home and make videos for you guys. That is my actual real wish right there, because hey, that means this is supporting me and I'm able to just concentrate on this. Won't have to concentrate on Uber no more. And so let's take a look here. Buzz the Bixies. Bixie Prankster. Let's try that one. It's called Buzz on the Bixies. Locate the Bixie Prankster. Stonehive lower level. All right. Because I have to get all the way in where the slaves are, and I gotta do stuff there with them. So I'm wondering if the prankster isn't like down on this level here. And what if the prankster is a rare named or something? Oh crap. I got attacked by a priestess. I didn't think I'd be able to, sneak around here the whole time. I was hoping, like, hey, wouldn't it be awesome if I could just stay invisible? Bixie evolution page. I don't know if I'm going to need that, but I'm just going to give it all to Daphniey because she has so many quests. I did get Festering Combs has been updated, so that was something I had to kill, actually. So I guess it's nice that her silly butt attacked me, right? There's a bit of serendipity, if you will. Serendipitous event. A fire guard. So I just won't go invisible again while I'm here, and hopefully it's been updated again. I don't think I need these books, but you know what? I'm not gonna hit greed always. Let's loot one and see what happens. Okay, so I did not get a quest update message for looting this. So let's not loot it. Let's not loot the honey-covered journal. It's bonkers that these guys are already light blue to me. And oh my god, my nose is itching like crazy. It never itches until it's time to make a video. I swear to god, guys, it literally itches like crazy every time I have to film. And it irks me to no end. I got a task stage completed by looting something. I don't know exactly what it was. I think it was the unrefined honeycomb. At least I'm getting a good number of delectable Bixie wings here too, because I still needed more of those. Oh, great. I didn't think there'd be these guys right outside. Oh no, my bonsai tree is not looking very healthy. I for sure have to give it some water. So this was neat that this Bixie started attacking me, and the tank ran all the way up to it to pull aggro, and then back to the ones that she was fighting. I'm like, I am really liking this tank, man. Gnome tanks for the win. Or gnome, mercenary gnome tanks for the win. Anyway. So, I was looking into stuff the other day, and mostly for the two characters that are on my team here, you know, because one's a necromancer, one is a mage. And I was wondering if there was a sort of generic pet focus magic item, like an earring, a ring, or a ranged item, just sort of like the sweeper or any of those pieces of jewelry that have enhanced minion, you know, 1 through 20 or whatever I don't know what the highest level enhanced minion is out there. I've seen, I think, as high as about 15, 16 maybe. But so I'm assuming there could be maybe up to 20 because I haven't seen the raid ones, right? And I'm assuming there might be some that could be from a raid that would give a pet focus. Anyway, my question to my viewers is, does anybody know of a pet focus item besides the, you know, ones you quest like the mage's broom, the shovel of pawns, that Stein, you know, the broom of trillion? Besides those, are there any more generic items similar to the sweeper that would work for any pet class? I mean, any of the main three, which would be necromancer, mage, and beast lord, right? Those are the only three that I'm aware of that can actually benefit from a pet focus item. I've never known an enchanter's pet, for example, to benefit from a pet focus, or a shaman's pet. Those pets can't benefit from the focus either. Well, that's an elite guard. That's an elite guard. That looks like an elite guard. That's another elite guard. I haven't seen the trickster. I think it was called, what they call it, trickster. Bixie trickster, I think is what I needed. Let's take a look. Prankster, my bad, prankster. Similar, you know, prankster, trickster. One would imagine both would be about the same. Okay. Let's see. Scrumptious antenna. I'm sure I have enough of the wings. The delectable wings. Yes, I've got 20. That is absolutely enough. Bixie antenna. I've got 20 of those, like a full stack, so that's going to be enough. So now that I'm sure I have enough of those, let us remove the scrumptious antenna. We'll hit never. And we're also going to remove the delectable wings from the loot. We'll hit never. That way, you know, I don't keep looting them and filling up my inventory with stuff I absolutely for sure won't need, because I know I have enough now. So let's go up this way. I don't know for sure if I'm going to finish all of these, at least not today, or if ever. But I do want to get those items, right? Again, we're after this stuff. I'll go to inventory, click on achievements here, go to hero's journey, right? And champion of the Moors would get me some boots. And I don't know, I have some of it done, but like I have all the Dark Tower ones done. But let's go to achievement instead, right? And I'm close to battling the Bixies because I got a bunch of Scout Bowen's stuff, you know, the jums and all this. So I might finish that and get this shoulders, right? So that might be a thing that I'm close to finishing. I'm not sure about the botanist stuff though. But then let's go here to special. Conquer Blightfire, Champion of the Moors, and battling the Bixies. So right now I'm doing a lot of the quests in battling the Bixies. And then I got to just finish Champion of the Moors. And if I complete that, I get all of these rough items, right? And by the time I complete it, I will be... this stuff will be not that great for my level, but it's still going to be better than what I have. I mean, there's even some jewelry that's going to drop, which again, I don't have good jewelry right now compared to that. It's like, yeah, I want this stuff. I don't know if I'm going to get Slayer of Stonehive, but if I do, I would get this stuff too. So I am in Stonehive. I'm killing a bunch of stuff. We'll see what happens, right? That is the goal anyway, to finish those sets of quests, to at least get some of that rough gear, because if we're going to be moving on to Gorokar, we're going to need the better gear, right? It's not going to do if I'm getting killed and swatted with, you know, 1 or 2 hits every time I encounter something. That elevator really went down? Really went down without dragging my 2 guys in. This game really pisses me off sometimes, guys. Like, I know you can't tell, but I am absolutely livid right now because of that. Because of these stupid elevators. They really need to add a little pause on them. So developers, if you guys ever happen to see my videos, okay? Please, in the future, if you make elevators like this, add some kind of pause. So it doesn't go down or up right away. Like, if it's going up, make sure it goes up and it stops. Give it, like, at least 3 full seconds, if not 5 full seconds, before it starts to descend again. Even if somebody hits the stupid lever, okay? Even if somebody's sitting here playing with the lever, please. That would be awesome, okay? Because having them go down like that, and it's not just for us multi-boxers, because I know you guys, you hate the multi-boxers. I understand, okay? But even players, if you're following your friend up into a dungeon somewhere, or just anywhere, even a city, on an elevator of some kind, some sort of lift, and it goes down before they have a chance to get off and meet their friend, well, their friend could get killed before they get to go back up. Okay? So I'm just asking you guys as developers, you know, like, could you please consider that? It would be awesome if you did it. I don't think I need all those intact Bixie antennas or the heads. So let's actually take a look here and see what we need on each of these quests. Well, I still need the prankster for that. Ripe Bixie heads. I need 10 ripe Bixie heads. So I have 3. I need 10. I need processed Jum Jum. I need some sap of some kind. Okay, so I believe there was a head on this one, and I do need more heads. Gotta do the head job and complete that. So let's fight the poison brewer over here. At least some of these are dark blue. So I'm probably gonna get pretty good XP here. I think we're supposed to be having another XP bonus as well. Actually, we have it right now. See, gained party XP with a bonus. So bonus XP is going on right now, guys, when I'm filming this. Hey, look, I got some ornate defiant cloth, so I'll loot that and probably give it to one of my mage, or one of my gnomes over here. It looks like Fezzleboom was wearing metallofiber, and I'm pretty sure that this is going to be an upgrade from metallofiber. So let's take a look here. Oh, I know it's an upgrade already because it's got hit point and mana regen. So yeah, we're going from 5 AC to 17 and 35 hit points to 47, 35 mana to 56. Yeah. And then the intelligence of 11 completely. Yeah, it's an upgrade. And then you get the 2 hit point and 1 mana regen. So that's great. That's a sweet upgrade. I like getting upgrades. Upgrades are great. Now I think I leveled up. Yes, I did. So let's memorize these spells. Oh, I have superior healing now. So let's memorize superior healing. So I did mention the date that I'm filming this, and if I didn't, it's May 1st, guys. May 1st is when I'm filming, but it's not going to be out there for 2 weeks later or something like that. Maybe 2.5. Depends on how far ahead I am, and I don't always know. And because my schedule is so ridiculous and it's very easy for me to you know, forget to do things. Like I forgot to water my plant for a couple of weeks, and now it's a lot like looking very wilted. I have several leaves there that are very yellow. I always try to film every chance I get in hopes that I will not fall behind and disappoint you guys, because nothing bothers me more than the idea of letting my audience down. So I got an AUG from that guy. So let's try to find this AUG that I got. It looked like a pile of honey. Here we go, this thing. A clump of Bixie pollen. So that's 2 AC, 10 hit points, level 35. I guess I'll just put it in the gloves for now. I don't like putting things in armor that I know I'm going to replace soon, but at the same time, I need these stats, guys. So I'm just going to have to buy a bunch of distiller and remove these AUGs once I get new gear, right? Not to mention, it's nice to make some room in the inventory. I like keeping all my spells together, so we're gonna fix this. Okay, I'm sure everybody's like, oh gosh, so Fez is like also anal retentive? Jeez. He's just got all the little messed up quirks. I honestly, I don't know if it's necessarily being anal retentive, or if it's just an OCD. Like, you know, I'd like to think it's more of an OCD. Range item. Okay, we got a range item. I don't think we have anything really good on the range. Actually, no, we do have this. And considering it's got mana regen, I'm keeping that. So yeah, everybody has like sort of a decent ranged item. So I'll loot it in case it's worth some plat, maybe to sell just to a merchant or whatever. But I'm definitely not going to be using it. It doesn't seem like it would give me any benefit. Okay, how many heads do I have? I have 12 heads. How many heads did I need? I needed 10 heads. Ripe Bixie heads, right? Okay. So I don't need any more Bixie heads now. What does it mean by ripe Bixie heads, though? It's not like Bixie are fruit. They don't ripen. Is it ripe as just like it's stinky, you know? You say like, oh, that smells ripe. Oh, here's another task stage completed. Oh, here's another. 2 rares in a row, man. Hopefully this one drops a little better loot than the previous one did. It wasn't very good loot at all. I mean, the ranged item was okay if I didn't have anything else, but, you know, if you've picked up some Defiant thing or even just quested. I think mine was quested on Daphniey. I think it was a quest reward. So we got a belt item. It's a little bit better in the regards that it has more hit points and more mana. But again, it does not have any hit point or mana regen, and I don't really want to give that up. So that's a little bit of a disappointment, folks. Of course, I'm going to loot it. So I wonder, do I have to talk to these slaves at all? Oh, wow. So Prune is saying that the others are fake and to set her free, and this caged Draken is saying to set her free and that Prune's been selling secrets. I wonder if there is a quest here. Hey, I think I was supposed to loot the clue. Imposter clue. Yes! Task stage completed. Determine who was the imposter and kill them. Ah. Okay. Oh, they've already come free. Caged Draken was the imposter. Wow. So you see that, guys. I was about to not loot it, but then after rereading my quest, I realized, hey, oh wait, level 30. This gives you a Draken illusion scroll. It doesn't say it's no drop, just lore. I might loot it and just give it to one of my enchanters. I mean, why do I need the potion? I'd rather have the spell scroll. Even if I don't need it, I could give it to an enchanter. So let's loot that. Because, yeah, that is not a spell that you can buy in the bazaar. And yeah, here on Throne of Eye, it's not no drop. So you can give it or sell it. So think about that, folks. I'm sure it'd be worth something to a nice enchanter. So how do I set them free? There we go. You're free. Go. Be free. Run, my children. Come on, dude. Follow me. Everybody. Come on out. They're just going to sit there, aren't they? They become complacent. Look, I'm not going to open it for you again. You either run away or you're just going to rot here for eternity because of your own stupidity. I opened the gate for you. I can't make you step through it. Just saying. So there we go, guys. We did finish another quest and we got a scroll for enchanters. So if you're an enchanter and you're level 30-ish and you want that Draken illusion If you're not already a Draken, you know, that's how you get it. I still have to locate that dang prankster. Do I have the Jum Jum yet? I do have processed Jum Jum. Okay, so got that part of that quest. Uh-oh, getting attacked by multiple mobs here. Deliver the note to Scout Nazeu in Stone Hive? What note? Apparently I'm carrying a note. So let's find it in my inventory. Okay, let's put it here, bottom slot, bottom bag. It's, I think I said the name was Nazeu or something, but that's definitely not how you pronounce that word. And I will take, oh, hey! Oh, of course, it's a breastplate. It's not something that a leather class could wear. No! Heck, why give me something I can use? I'm getting a lot of plate, which it's funny because I promise if I was playing a plate class here, I would be getting no plate. They always give you what you don't need, guys. So, I want to say it's like nausea or nausea, something like that, like nausea. Let's call them nausea just because I know that's not the pronunciation, but we're looking for nausea. Okay. Let's go back in here, and maybe was that the person in the cell? It could have been. No, that's Prune. Okay. So it wasn't nausea that was caged. I wonder if I can invis my guys so we can sort of sneak out of here a little quicker. I'm gonna try. And no, I am not gonna go after the queen. I went after the queen once, and she spawns like a little army. It is pretty nasty fighting them, unless you're like way overpowered. Yeah, another goofy thing that I don't love about the lifts and elevators in this game is that you pull the lever, but it doesn't really tell you that the lift is actually on its way or not. You just kind of have to look down. You have to go very dangerously close to the edge and peer down from overhead. Okay. Look, see, it didn't try to go up right away when I landed. It's usually only when you're going up. Oh, I guess Invis went out, or they could see through it. Okay, let's Invis up again. I'm hopeful, man. Not to mention, casting Invis a bunch of times, or camo in this case, will get my divination up, especially after it's been neglected for so long. And if I ever want a chance in hell to be able to cast superior camo, I will definitely want to bring that skill up. Okay. So these look like they're not going to attack. And my two gnomes are following. This is the problem with auto-follow. You really got to always pay attention. Locate the Bixie Prankster. Getting attacked. So I got the location for the Bixie Prankster, and I'm going to put it up here on waypoint. But it says that something is interfering from me finding my destination easily. So again, I'm going to go Invis and see if there isn't a different way to find it. Okay, so I remembered that I'm a druid and I can track, right? So let's see if I can't find the Bixie Prankster on tracking somewhere. There it is, it's on tracking. So it is up. It's to the right. To the right and below me. So how do you go below? How do you go down? It's to the right and below. I think maybe it is in this big room, and I just haven't seen it yet. So let's go back in the big room. Oh, so there are some little rooms here. Oh, look at this! There's a room with like a spiral stair. I bet it's down there because it keeps saying it's below. I wish it would say something on Alakazam about going down, because it really doesn't. And this is going to be really tricky. Oh, look, task stage completed. So I'm for sure. Do you know, I've been playing this game and I used to hang out here so many times and I never once came down here. I don't think. I just don't remember. And I already see the prankster, so I'm just going to hop off here. There it is. So I think I'm supposed to talk to them. Pranking to be done. Well, since you asked nicely. Oh, I'm getting pranked? Is that it? Is it pranked or punked? I don't know, man. I'm kind of feeling like I'm getting punked. Speak to the... Oh, I'm going to speak to them again and get pranked again? Oh, okay. Now I just got to fight them, not one of their clones. Kill the prankster. Okay. Ding! Ding-a-ling. Alright, I dinged. Again. Return to assistance Avalone or whatever in the moors. Nice. I think I got everything I needed then. Well, there's some spiders down here too. Hey, spiders. Do you guys drop some silks? Did I ding again? Oh, I think before it was one of my mages that... Or one, the mage or the necro that dinged. Ding dong. Dong ding, you know. One of the gnomes. The gnome twins. So, let's try to memorize more spells. I will probably just use my teleport to the moors. Okay. So, let's get rid of the invis. We're going to go teleport, serpent spine, circle of blightfire. Yeah, then it's not like they dropped a whole bunch of silks. There's a skeleton over here too. So because I've never explored this part of Stone Hive, I am a little bit curious about it. Not gonna lie. You know, it looks like there's a room for a named up in here. And it's someone the hunter. It says Undead Royal Guard and a spider. So I guess the name for that room is not up. Well, I might have to explore this in greater depth sometime. So viewers, did you all know that there were undead and spiders that dwelled under Stone Hive? Did you explore this area? Because I honestly never have. This part of the zone is completely new to me. And again, I swear I've been to this zone many times, either doing quests or just killing stuff. And I had no idea that all this was down here. And it just seems to keep going. Hey, look! I got a Rough Defiant round shield that I can use. Do I already have one though? Yes, of course I already do. Oh, here's a halfling that's attacking me for no reason. Because he's a thrall, I guess. You deranged little halfling. Oh look, I got parts though. Parts, I'm pretty sure halfling parts can be used to make halfling illusion potions for alchemy. So that's good. So yes, we're going to teleport and we're going to try to do the turn-ins. Let us hope that we've got enough quests completed where we can get some of the loot that awaits us. Or at the very least, we close out the whole part of about Stone Hive and the Bixies. Like battling the Bixies, you know? Because killing the queen, that's a raid thing. And I'm sorry, I don't think any of those quests to just get the silly items that you get from these are going to be in any way related to raid mobs. And of course, you can go in there with a level 50 something or higher and solo it. Very much so. Very easily, right? Completely doable. But Now you gotta be really like up there in the levels to kill it solo. I'd say 60, 65, you can probably do it and solo it. Maybe you might even have to be like 70, 75 to do it without getting killed. I don't know. I don't remember, honestly, just how easy and or difficult it was. I just remember that it is doable because I know I've done it with my mage, and I probably had the enchanter in tow. Just so you know. And I know that they were level 65 plus, probably 70, 75. And I know some of you out there be like, oh, I killed it at 60, I killed it at 55, or whatever. I'm sure you are awesome. I am not awesome. I just do my best. And look, I did complete a quest, and all I did was hail some rando over here. So wasn't even really paying attention to who I needed to chat with. So the cook, I gotta give the cook Bixie heads. This guy. You sadistic jerk off. You want all them Bixie heads? You're a sadist. Yeah, look at this. I got this rough Defiant chest. I've got the ornate Defiant chest. I'm getting so much plate Defiant armor, especially like the rare pieces like chest, that it's just kind of ridiculous that I'm not getting any leather at all. So here you go. Here's your head. I just gave this jerk head. Ugh, nasty. So he's giving me the buzzing Bixie wand. Oh, okay. That's a good piece of loot. What is it? A ranged item? Oh, it looked fancier than it was. Well, again, I'm not going to give up my my sweet ass stats here. You know, let's compare. You know, compared to the Scryer's wand that I got, and this was quested because you could tell it was quested because it's no trade. If it was Defiant type thing, it would not say no trade because we're on Throne of Eye. And again, this one has actually better hit points, better mana by 1 point, but better stats in general, and it has the mana regen, so of course I'm going to keep that. Okay, so what is the next thing? I need the processed jum. I'm going to do it the easy way and just go type in jum. There we go, processed jum. The easiest way to find something, guys, if you have like way too many bags, you can find it by doing that, just using the search. And here we go, we got another one completed. We got Bixie Snare. Entangles your target's feet with magical roots, slowing their movement. Is this like a permanent, like, clicky? Let's look at this a little more closely, guys. It's level 26 to 35, which we already got that. Recast time, 3 minutes. So it does have sort of a long cooldown, right? And it casts Snare. So it's a magic item that lets you snare things once every 3 minutes. That seems kind of nice, honestly. I'm down with that. And I'm assuming it could be like anybody, right? Anybody can use it, so I got it there. Alright. So let's see what's the next on the list. The Bixie Wings, the delectable Bixie Wings. Alright, I've got 20 of them. Just gonna hand him the stack. He'll give me back whatever he doesn't need. And now look, we got this ring, Honey Touched Band. So we'll select that reward, and it's, again, crappy compared to what I have. I mean, this does at least have mana preservation. Sorry, I almost said mana regen. Mana preservation. Honestly, oh, wait. This might be the first time we actually get something that's a little bit better. Because this has preservation 3, which is good for spells over level 60. And this one only has 2. Now, the stats on this is better, obviously, but this does have more hit points and mana. I'm actually going to wear this one, guys. Because it's not like this one has hit point or mana regen. This one is actually somewhat useful. So let's we'll replace this one because this one only had a 5 intelligence anyway, right? And this one also didn't have any intelligence. Because this other ring here on the right had like a 10 or 11, 13 to intelligence. So yes, we'll keep that because that's the intelligence ring. So there we go. We got something else that was somewhat useful. And we've got to bring sap to Brezu in the moors. Who the hell is Brezu? This guy here. Okay. Type in sap. Sipicus sap. That's this stuff here. Okay. So let's give that to him. Okay, and he gives us some beer. Some beer that gives us 15 hit points. Or actually 5 Jum honey mead. Okay. I guess that's better than nothing. Almost as good though. Deliver unrefined honeycomb to Assistant Avalon. That's this one over here. So I'm going to type in comb. And we're going to open up and give them the unrefined honeycomb. And we're getting a shovel. A fertilizing shovel. This is another range slot item. And it gives you summoning haste. Okay. That's the stats on it. It at least gives a focus item. Or a focus effect. So I suppose this could possibly be useful for a mage if you don't already have something like this and don't want to give up the extra mana regen, you know? So there's that. Honestly, some of these items would have been amazing probably back when Serpent Spine was new, but considering we've got the Defiant stuff now, that's why I've been trying to not just go and buy Defiant. I haven't been to the bazaar, and I'm doing everything self-found. Because some of this stuff, like at least this ring here, it is an upgrade for me, at least in the sense that it does have this focus effect that I can actually take advantage of. Okay, so I gotta give the Bixie antenna to this guy. Scrumptious Bixie antenna. Okay, let's hand him that. I'm just going to delete the rest because I don't need it. So there's another item right there. Hey, look! I've got some ornate stuff that for finishing these quests. Woo! Finally! Finally. Honestly, this isn't terrible, just comparing it to what I had. But I think what I'm getting here is going to be so much better. So yes, we're going to get both of these rings here, these ornate rings. So let's hit select. And here we go. We got one that has hit point regen. We got one that has mana regen. So anything we just got, like this one. Which this has mana preservation 3. So hey, you know, it does have better stats. More AC, more hit points, more mana. So yes, it even has a little bit of heroic stats. Look at that. My first heroic stat gear, guys. A dex and agility. My first heroic stats on Daphniey. Woohoo! Okay, so yes, we're going to wear these. My first ornate gear on Daphniey, I think, too. Because I don't remember getting other ornate stuff. Oh, I did get an ornate cap at some point. And yeah, this was the only drop that I had that I could actually use. No, I had 2 drops. I had that, and I believe I have these rough boots that also dropped. Oh, there's still a scout. Scout Nausea, right? I was calling her Nausea. So I gotta find them. I gotta find someone named Scout Varen, too. Oh, I gotta deliver these seeds to this guy. So let's type seed. So these seeds, whatever they're called, acanthus seed to this botanist. Okay. So I think that's all. I'm going to destroy them because I don't need them anymore. So I get a potion or a stack of potions. Well, hey, it's clarity 5 though. So that's actually sort of useful. Man, I chopped my quest list down a lot in this one. I feel accomplished. Petals. I got to give him some petals. So I'm assuming it's these. So let's give this to this guy also. There we go. So let's destroy the remainder. Oh, look, I got another thing. I got earrings this time. Okay, one at a time though. Oh, this is elixir of healing. So we've got some healing potions, right? Okay, let's close some of the windows. Because I like to, you know, revel in my little victories here. So yes, I've got earrings. So we've got this one here, which is Ornate Scryer's earring. And Ornate Scryer's loop. And again, we got 1 hit point regen, 1 mana regen, and they both have efficiency awareness. So that's great compared to what I had. Neither one of them were amazing. So yes, upgrades, upgrades. Nice. So we did a lot, guys. It might not seem like it, but we did a ton. We really did a lot. I'm not seeing updates here with some of this stuff, which is disappointing. I figured there would have been a lot here that would have said, hey, yeah, good job. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, no, we still haven't finished battling the Bixies. So it just looks like none of these got checked off with all the ones we did. And I know, I didn't deal with any of these NPCs, and I'm going to have to. It just makes me a little bit sad, because I feel like we did so much hard work, and I really wanted to get some of that gear. I think we did complete this, though. The cooking with honey. Yes, we did that. We did the botanicals, and we did Mixon's Plight. So we completed these 3 sets. And that's why we got these rewards. Like that one we had done the wand, but yes, we got those. Were the earrings, right? And then we had the rings. So we did some good stuff. I wasn't even out to complete those, but we completed them anyway. So that was pretty cool. So, considering that we did get a lot accomplished, we did get some nice rewards, earrings and rings. I think that's where we're going to end it. We're going to end it here. I'm sorry. I know some of you are probably disappointed. We are still in Blightfire. But maybe this can also tell you that, hey, there's a lot to do in Blightfire, guys. Even some of the loot that you get from completing these quests brings you all the way up to ornate gear with some of it. So that's kind of cool. I will try to move on in the next video where I'm going to complete the quests I have, hopefully. And if I can't figure out how to get the sets that I wanted to finish done, then maybe I'll just have to move on to another zone like Gorkar. Like I said, that is my goal, to be able to graduate from Blightfire to Gorkar. But at least we were in the Stone Hive, which is technically, you know, a completely different zone. Not even technically, it is a completely different zone. So we did get out of Blightfire. We were there. We were in Stone Hive. If you liked this video, please leave a thumbs up. It would really help me out with the algorithm and all that, and how getting more people to notice my stuff. If you dislike the video, you're welcome to give it a thumbs down. Whether you like or dislike the video, leave a comment. Tell me what I did right or wrong in the video. what would you do to make this video better? If you really like what I do here and you'd like to support me and support the channel, please consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. It would really, really help. I want to grow the channel, and maybe with more subscribers, YouTube will start recommending me more to more people. You can also join my channel as a channel member. Channel members get special perks and privileges, like a link to join the private Discord. I also do make some members only content. So if you're a member, you can click on the member tab, and that's where you will find the link to join our Discord, the invite, and you'll also find videos that will never appear here for the general public. They are members only videos. If YouTube memberships are not your thing, like you don't want to be a YouTube member, maybe you just don't like YouTube, you can always look at the links below the video here on YouTube for my Patreon link. Yes, my Patreon has similar perks, like a link to join the private Discord, and the same members only content will be over there. You can also leave a super thanks over here on YouTube. Super thanks is also like a little donation that says, hey Fez, thanks, this was a good video, I found it informative or entertaining. Finally, I'd like to thank all my current YouTube channel members and Patreon patrons for your continued support of my channel. You guys are awesome. You really motivate me. You make me happy. Every time I see that there's a new member or a new Patreon patron, it really brings a smile to my face. I wish you could see it. And maybe that's what I'm going to start doing. Every time somebody joins as a member or a Patreon, I'm going to start taking photos of my reaction or like my grin so you could see it, because it's true. So I thank you guys for your continued support. And thank you everybody for watching the video. I appreciate your time. Have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow.